This morning I went to church and I actually really liked the message that my pastor preached about. So honestly, I didn't really want to go to church. I feel like I woke up this morning and I was like, I could use a nap. I can use some more sleep. Um, I have so much to do. I can go shopping. I could go, I have to catch up on my Christmas shopping. I have to finish my progress reports. Like literally all the things that I could have said ran through my mind. I also sometimes this is I'm getting a little bit better at this. So in the past when I would feel a little bit I don't know how God is feeling about your girl right now, I'd be like, okay, let me just not go to church. I'm just give him a little time and kind of remove myself from the situation. And I've heard many other people talk about this, but it's probably just a plot of the devil to just be like, okay, she's not feeling that great about herself. I'm gonna put things into her mind to stop her from going to church. And it has worked in the past for sure. But my mom was going to church today and she was like, just shake it off, just go. So I ended up going, and then I really liked the message. I wanted to share just a quick little synopsis of it with you guys. My pastor was reading from, well, he was reading from a bunch of different places, but the place where the main message came from was First John chapter 3, verse 1, and it says, see what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God, and that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know him. And he kind of focused on the first part of what great love God has lavished on us. And it was just not every message that you go to church is a feel good message, but I feel this one kind of was a feel good message because it was just focusing on how God just loves us. He sent his son, especially during now this Christmas season. People are focused on the birth of Jesus and all that good stuff. And so he told this is the part that I really liked. He told a part about how one of the disciples, Peter, was if you're in church or you read your Bible, you've probably heard this before. It was when Jesus had said oh, Peter, before the rooster crows twice, you'll deny me 3 times. And then Peter was like, never, blah blah blah. And then he ended up basically doing exactly what God said he would do. And Peter was super distraught, and he went away and he wept and blah blah blah. Jesus is crucified, he's risen. And then so the first Mary went to see his body or whatever, and Jesus appeared to Mary and he was go tell my disciples that I'm not dead, I've risen, blah blah blah. And he specifically was and go tell Peter too. And I was that's so nice that he, even though I don't want to say betrayed him, but he denied him, and God knew his heart and he knew what he needed in that moment. And he was yeah, go tell the disciples, but go tell Peter specifically I'm not dead, I've risen, I'm still reaching out to him and being I'm here and that good stuff. And then he went on to say another part where he saw Peter somewhere else. I have to go and read this part because I don't know if I know this super clear, but he reappeared to Peter and he was asking him do you love me? And he ended up asking him 3 times, and Peter confirmed 3 times. And I think it just ties back to how Peter denied him 3 times. So it was just a really good overall feel good message of how God really loves us. He sent his son Jesus to show that ultimate love. And just like Peter, we can deny God and we can do all these things to let him down and not live the best life that we should be living or could be living. But then he's still reaches out and he's go tell that specific person, go tell Peter, go tell Brittany, and I'm glad that I decided to go to church to hear that, because I feel it was a good like on time message.